Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying a foam termite pattern. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody that wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, as well as being entered into the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vise. This is a very simple pattern, and this is a this is a Gamakatsu bonefish hook that is 13S 4H 4S, right, so it's very heavy and very short, and it's a size 10, right. Now it might seem like a slightly odd choice for a dry fly, but this is actually Paul Arden's pattern from Sexy Loops. I'll be going to fish with him next week in Royal Bellum in Malaysia for giant gourami and snakehead, and this is his go-to fly for the giant gourami, and you need this hook. Like a trout dry fly hook will just not cut it, it will just straighten on these fish. So I've started just some brown thread. This is just 8/0 uni, doesn't really matter what you use. I'm going to take, I've cut these wee foam cylinders, they're about 5mm, 4-5mm yellow, and I'm just going to sort of round off the end a wee bit, although you probably don't need to do this, and then got to catch it in so that the body length is like the shank length at the back. The tie-in. Now, I'm not looking for a tie down the whole length of the hook. I'm only going to tie it in this middle section. So I've got that nice and secured. Take a couple of turns in front there just to lock that, help prevent it twisting. Same at the back. That way the foam will not twist. And then we've got to trim the head end just back a wee bit and just round it off the same. This is much for my confidence as a fish, I think. And then I'm going to come in with like a kind of brown, a light brown marker, and just mottle this up. Doesn't need to look fancy. Can be quite rough. And that's the foam body, right? I mean, it's a very simple fly. I actually went to fish with Paul last year as well, and it was really good. I thoroughly recommend it. It's a very challenging fishery at Bellum, the snakehead and the gourami, but you'll learn an awful lot. I mean, Paul's a fantastic caster and casting instructor, so it's, you know, you don't just get the fishing, you also get to improve your casting as well. So the wing is CDC, and I've got two feathers here, and I've got them so that they're curving away from each other. I'm going to tie them going forward. I'll just encourage them apart there so that I can split them with the foam, and I want them about the body length, which is roughly there. Just catch that in, take 2 or 3 turns back, and you can adjust them, make sure they're still the same length. Got to get them well secured, and then I'll pull them up and back, get a couple of wraps in front, and then figure 8 through to lock them in place. Right, so you've got this. Now you don't need to be too fussy with these. When the gourami eat these, they're all lying kind of drowning on the surface. wings all at mad angles, so you don't need to be like tying a perfect. It's not like a mayfly drifting across the top with the wee sails up. Now I'm going to take another CDC feather, tie it in by the tip, and bring my thread to the front. I'll take my hackle pliers, and I'm just going to wind this through between and then in front of the wings, and that will just use up that whole feather. I'll catch it off 3 or 4 strong wraps, take it away, just tidy everything up, trim away my stem, and that's it. Got a whip finish, and the fly is done. Right, it's a really simple fly. You just carry a marker and you can change the colour. If you need an ant, just hit it with some black pen. But as I say, this is the go-to for the gourami, which are a really challenging fish. They're obviously highly intelligent fish. I mean, I've seen them swimming up a leader, following the leader right to the boat, and then swimming back to your fly. Crazy. So a very challenging target, but this fly does get them when they get preoccupied on the termites. So I hope that was interesting, hope you enjoyed it. We'll stick a link to Paul's website in the description of it as well, if anybody's interested in going there. So remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up below. Tight lines, guys. Bye.